What's going on, guys? This is your boy Johnny Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Shedeur Sanders let the truth out the bag about the Cleveland Browns organization. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. Shedeur Sanders was completely on fire today up in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm here to tell you, he's looking like he's going to be QB1, bro. I got another video about to come out breaking it all down, but for right now, let's listen to what Shedeur Sanders had to say to the media today, because he did not hold back about this organization. Y'all already know, I'm done talking. Roll the footage.
I put in my day's work, but I know I'm far from where I want to be.
Tommy, we talked about when you first walked in the door right before rookie minicamp there to where you are now. Where do you think you have grown the most?
I'd say spiritually. That's why I say I've grown the most. After draft, getting closer to God and definitely talking to Him consistently, having a real relationship with Him. That's why I say I've grown the most at.
Shedeur, just the conversations with Joe, with Kenny, even with Dylan, just how valuable are those for you, and how much do you are you able to just learn from just talking through things, whether it's a play or any part of this job?
It's real fun having those guys in the room though, because we all are quarterbacks. We all feel similar ways, but nobody always talks about it. So Joe's the old guy in the room, so I joke with Joe all the time. Every day I see him. And Kenny, he had his experiences throughout his career overall, so then we just share a lot of the same things. And Dylan, of course, we're the same age group, Those guys are older. So me and Dylan, we're the same age group, so we just talk about experiences, just in college and everything so far.
Shadour, what kind of jokes do you crack with Joe? It seems like you got him to smile a couple times out there during practice.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell him all my jokes now. I can't tell you all my jokes, but like whenever you see them or they mic'd up or anything like that, all that stuff is real. That's real questions, but I don't know, because it be a spur in the moment, and then like after that, then okay, it's time to lock back in. Like our minds are always consistently and constantly moving, so I honestly don't even remember what we talked about on the field, honestly.
And on that note of locking in, it seemed like right as y'all were going over to the sideline for film review, Joe was giving you some pretty detailed advice on something. What was he walking you through? Do you remember?
Just how to get through the reads quicker and those type of things. And I asked him, hey, let me know what you think, like what I need to do. So it's like he's seen it, he played it, and like he's a pro. So it's like I'll be dumb, I'll be a fool to not get insight for somebody that had success over all the years that he had.
Hey, Shadour, Coach Stefanski said that not many college quarterbacks run play action from under center anymore. Has that been, what kind of challenge has that been? Because it's a big staple of his offense.
Well, it was good that I grown up Little League and all that stuff under center, so it brings me back to Little League days. So I got a good foundation. And now I definitely am going to improve on that, but I have a good solid foundation and just prep for pro day and all that different type of stuff. Really make me more comfortable with everything. Everything in life, in any aspect, is going to be a challenge. So it's just, are you going to be the one to overcome the challenge, or are you going to let the challenge get you? So that's how I attack it, and I just want to always look the most professional as possible.
Hey, Shadour, you mentioned that.
This is one of, if not the first time that you've been in the back of the line for reps. So how are you managing that part of the challenge?
I'm managing it real well. Yeah. Overall, it's a mentality. It's mental. It's a lot of people in certain situations in their own life, that may not be at the forefront, that maybe had that at one point in time, but you got to know it's going to be bright days eventually, whenever the time comes. So you just always got to be prepared, and you got to mentally take it as just an experience, for anything in life, you got to go through different things so you can understand the message that God's trying to give you. So that's why everything I'm way more grateful for, just to come out here, to be able to throw the ball around and just be able to get on the field. Like everything off the field, it is what it is. But everybody know when it's time to get on that grass, then you know who I am.
Shedeur, when you just mentioned
goal is for this first off-season workout program in your first training camp, there's obviously a lot of talk about, like, well, can you be the starter as a fifth-round pick? Like, will you make the team? Like, what is your goal when we get to September and the games are really getting played in the roster?
My goal is to be the best teammate and to be as polished as I can be. So, in every aspect, I view things as I got time. I got time to be able to grow and mature, and be able to understand the ins and outs of the defenses and be able to get the good insight from the vets in the room. So I look at it as, a plus. Like, I got time to actually be able to really have a great understanding. And whenever, it's time for me to play, then it's time for me to play. But I'm not looking too far in the future about all that. I'm looking about every day in practice, because I had some misses out there today that, we got to go in there and correct, about Reeves getting in and out drops a little bit faster from under center. So that's the main thing. I'm focused on the small things, and over time, the big things will happen.
Shedeur, you mentioned your spiritual growth when you first started. What made that happen now?
Well, I wouldn't say now. I always know when God's talking to me. Like last night, if any of y'all see, I tweeted something, because when you sleep, you're most vulnerable. So then that's when I got like real bad. God talked to me in that time. So, and I'm able to recognize that, because before Pro Day it was the same thing. So that's how I know I'm on track. That's how I know I'm living in my purpose, and I understand everything happened for a reason. So I just got a message like that night, and I had to sleep with my flashlight on last night. I slept with my flashlight on last night because I was too scared.
Shadour, to go back to the reps and maximizing the reps you're getting, and you talked about a lot of the work you do inside the building too. Just how do you think you're handling that and maximizing the chances you're given out here by also doing work inside and after practice and things like that?
Well, that's no different than that's normal than what we grew up doing and what we've been doing at Colorado and Jackson. So I just feel like I'm back in my element. It's grass, it's fresh grass. You hear the birds outside. You understand what peace is at this point in life. So, I'm back in my element. I'm excited to be here.
A couple more.
Shadour, are you more comfortable now? Do you feel?
Do I look more comfortable? I look more comfortable, huh? So yeah, of course I feel more comfortable here. I would say it's just a mindset, it's just an adjustment. You got to go and understand the situation that you're in and be able to approach that and get the best out of it. So life is just based on how you view different things. So you could view things as you're not getting reps in a negative way, or you could view it as, okay, when it's my time to get out there, let's be proactive and let's get warm, let's get going. So there's no excuses, because when you get out there, nobody cares how many reps you got. Whenever you get in the game, nobody cares if you took a snap before. Everybody cares about production. So that's the main thing. When you get out there, you got to be able to produce.
You mentioned
talking to Joe Flacco about going through the reads quickly and
like how important.
We coming. You should have seen by now. Coming. Yeah, they talking about it. We coming. They doubting us. We coming. They saying. We coming. They think it's a game. We coming. I don't give a damn what they say. You best believe. We coming.